We met 81-year-old Jake Mangle Wurzel.
Welcome to the home of the king of the eccentrics. This is wonderful Wurzel land.
A self-confessed hoarder with no plans to change. He's taken to living life way off the grid with his dog, Willie Wurzel.
Well, I do have a few friends and guests, you know, and so when they come round, I used to offer them a pot of tea and they used to look around and realise they were going to be poisoned or something, you know. So they'd always say, no, Jakey, thank you, we just had one. They always say, I've just had one. So, yeah, I've always been a hoarder. I just can't alter it. I cannot be clean and tidy.
But his hoarding came at a heavy price when fire broke out.
All the papers, it was absolutely full of papers. So once the first piece of paper caught fire, and then it was an inferno, yeah. That tempted fate all these years, and eventually fate well fucked me, you know.
After not just one, but two fires destroyed his home, a fire prevention officer paid a visit.
The structure at the moment is quite dangerous. It's loose and needs to be pulled down. We've got a very old gas oven with a lot of papers, documents in very close proximity.
I am an expert on fires myself because I've had two major ones, yeah.
The dangers from smoking in bed is very, very serious. You're going to lose your caravan if there's a fire. You're going to lose the structures on the outside of the caravan if there's a fire. So there is potential for it to affect the residences on the surrounding area as well.
And from now on, I must take more care. I've got to do, otherwise it'll be fire number 3.
So, 18 months on, has Jake changed his ways?
Thank you. Welcome again to wonderful Wurzel land. Oh, well, in ordinary terms, a lot worse because I've been stacking up. Outside my perimeter, it's actually encroaching onto the playing fields because I can't get it on my own land. Some of it has a definite purpose, and I think, oh, it'll just do for that. But some of it has no special purpose. I just think if I get that into stock, it will come in useful. For instance, there's 4 wheelbarrows out there and one under the worktop, and I gave one to a pal. So 6 wheelbarrows. Who needs 6 wheelbarrows?
His caravan is still drowning in rubbish. And he's even built an extension to house more discarded items that he's collected.
Yeah, I've been very busy. I decided to restore this, which was completely consumed by fire. And so I put a new roof and I'm just putting the windows round. This is my brand new stove that's working very well and the smoke goes out of there. And so that's going to be my washing water for one of my rare washers. That's fairly clean sky water. So I'll get free tea out of that one. How dangerous is it now? It's only as dangerous as I am. I suppose I'm a bit dangerous. Yes, I've just to be careful not to have another fire.
But living this way is starting to take its toll on Jake.
It's the agony and the ecstasy. I have enormous ecstasy through building, creating and doing this, that and the other. But the agony is living in a shit pile, you know, that I seem unable to fix.
And now Jake has enlisted the help of willing accomplice, Connor.
When you first meet Jake, he's a bit jarring, but he's well worth getting to know. I mean, he collects all sorts, but he's sharp, he's on it, and he's got a lot to offer everyone.
I met Connor, he saw me in the paper, and he just thought, this fellow sounds interesting. He volunteered to help me, and so he takes Willie for a Willie walk like 3 times a week, and then he helps me with any heavy lifting, and he's begging me to tidy it out so that it's a proper living abode once again.
I mean, the place is like one big memory, a good memory. It's a shame how it's ended up, but it's good that we've got it still. I mean, the council want to get rid of it. We're not going to let them do that. They're the baddies. and we're the goodies.
Battles with local council, battles with the police, battles with this, battles with that, battles. Why the fuck won't they leave me alone?
He's seen some windows from a house clearance. And Connor, who's supposed to be putting Jake back on the right path, is looking more like a partner in crime.
Yes, they're still there. Praise the Lord. Yep. Now then, I'm not good at reversing with a trailer on, so... Oh, shit! Oh, bloody hell. So we've just backed into a delivery, man.
Is it all right with these? Is anyone living here?
Well, it's been restored. And I have asked the owner, for these, so we're not stealing. In passing, I noticed these two perfectly good discarded double-glazed window frames which I can use in the rebuilding of all my buildings at home. They're all freebies, and so I just see things, arrange to pick them up and away. I would have taken a chance on it, but I'm well known in Huddersfield for my honesty, you know. I only steal things when I'm not likely to be caught. And my dream is one day to finish up with my house, outside and inside, fairly tidy. Oh, bloody hell, this is a bit heavy.
We checked and he did have permission, honestly.
No joke, this last winter it was really freezing and I did feel a little bit sorry for myself. All my water was frozen up, 2 inches of ice on top of all my water, so I had to smash it up to get at my water for a pot of tea. When I'm dead, they'll just have to get rid of the stuff that's not useful. In fact, when I think about it, they'll probably want to get rid of everything, but they won't get rid of me. Connor, he's begged me to tidy it and he's going to help me with it, and I think sometime this summer we will make an improvement, yes.